Hello everybody and welcome back to Cloud's Fortresscraft Frozen Factory, Flattsburg, Episode 7. There's a lot to cover today, so I'm going to do a quick overview. I've fallen behind a little bit on automation and a bunch of things that I probably should have done already. So I'm going to research lifts and excavators. I'm also going to check out the new waypoint machine, and I got to get macerators. I'm going to start a rail rack system. And I'm going to work on my smeltery, my tier 1 smeltery. I also want to get heist, and I want to bring more power down to my titanium and nickel. And then we're also going to start working on enriching coal today and automating more of it to go around my factory. So let's get started, shall we? Take that down. Excuse me. First thing I want to do is research, because I've been neglecting research. Recipes. We're going to do the macerator, the auto excavator, Mark 1 power core charger, induction. Oh, I must have already done heist. Okay. Waypoint machine. Sure, we'll do these now too. Transport pipes. Upgraded drill motor. And that's it for now. Now the reason why I wanted to do the power core charger is because we're going to need these for a couple of things. Like the induction charger for one. And there was the heist. The heist also needs 2 Mark 1 power boosters. The waypoint machine also needs Mark 1 power boosters. So that'll be one of the first things that I'll be working on, is getting the power booster system set up. It's really easy. Really easy. I've already got copper coils being made. I'll just need to automate them from inside of here to wherever I'm going to make the power boosters, which I'm not quite sure yet. I would like to do some sort of factory that's connected to my warehouses where my smelters are, and that's where I do most of my production. Probably going to do it somewhere around here. I'm going to try to centralize it. I'm going to do my tier 2 warehouse over on this side, so I'll probably try to do it somewhere around the middle here. I'm going to plug this hole up, because let me show you what I've been working on a little bit in between episodes here. No, this building's in my way. I'm going to do a line of cargo lifts back here, and this is going to handle my tier 1. The first one back here, I dug down. I don't think I could have gotten much more luckier with it. Goes straight down to a giant iron. And this is several million. Yeah, 8.2 million. That'll last me a pretty long time, especially if I keep cutter heads on there. Which I will, because I like to not waste as much as I can. Next thing, oops, there we go. The next thing I want to do, excuse me, is I have built basic laser transmitters going down to the nickel and the titanium, but that's just not enough. I'm going to need better power going down there, especially when I upgrade the drill heads on the machines, which I do have the materials for. So I'm going to go down there. I'm going to bring more of these with me, and I'll meet you down there. Last time we had gotten the power as far as the gold. What I did is I went and hooked up a couple of basic, because that's what I had in my inventory. We're going to get rid of that one now. And we're going to go all the way down to here. Now, the basics, they only go 32. So the next one can actually go double the distance, and it should... Or am I wrong on that? Guess I'm wrong on that. Alright, well, we'll put another one there. Oops. You didn't see that. Alright. Now he's coming down to there. Excuse me. And I also put a couple more hoppers down here. Saved the less trips. Better off for me. I have this motor I need to take out because it's better to just take out the old motors in the beginning, upgrade them, and then replace them instead of making a bunch of extras. You can better use those resources. I'm going to grapple my way on up and I'll meet you at the top. And we're back up top. Just going to go and upgrade as many of these motors as I can, depending on how much iron it costs. Oh, I know where the other ones are. They're on the tin and the copper. I'm actually going to leave those alone. So I'm going to upgrade this one. Upgrade him. Let's see how far I can get this one. Right. We're a little short on iron. I have plenty of the ore. As you can see, I have another smelter here. I got a few more somewhere in my inventory. I got 2 more smelters. I'm going to be hooking all of those up today. There we go.
Crafting.
Right. Now, the next time I go down there, I'll go ahead and bring those motors. But for now, I need to start setting up my smelters. Now, the way I want to do my tier 1, and probably the other tiers as well, is I'm just going to bring all the ores in together. You know, if I have to run 2 different ores up one cargo shaft, cargo elevator, that's going to be fine. And then what I'll do is after they're done smelting, I'm going to put everything into a mass storage facility down below. I'll clear out some room later when I have a better idea of how large I want it. And then I'll sort it out from the mass storage facility where I need to automate things. That's basically how I'm going to do it. So I want to kind of get an idea. Right now, it's just going to be a simple me putting down some of these hoppers, putting down, you know, remove only, remove only. It's nothing really like fancy just yet. You know, maybe with a battery and then pyrotherm when I get one. Have to make another one. Just for now. This is completely temporary. I'm going to get some induction chargers and I'm going to put everything on the induction chargers. But I have to hook up the power boosters first to even be able to make those. So I'm going to get this generator going. I'm going to get some more bars and stuff, and I'll be back. And there's that. I don't really know if this is going to be enough to power both of these. I guess I'll find out. For now, I'll just kind of let it go and do its own thing. I will put in both of these. I'm going to hook up an ore thief as well this episode. Put a bunch of hoppers and just have the ore thief kind of feed. Just get the stuff out of my inventory. I do want to complete this research so I can start basic logistics. And I believe this is what leads to the basic lifts, the basic cargo lifts. I also was able to craft a organic power storage just from the parts that we're dropping. That holds 8,500 power. I figured it would be a good boost to get this thing going. So I need intermediate. I have basic. Intermediate, I have 2. So I'm going to need to get more iron, and I'll be back. So I also need the Mark II power core charger for the... I'm going to do the ore thief as well. I need the Mark II power core charger for the induction charger. I thought it took the number 1, but it doesn't. It takes the second one. I've also decided I'm going to get more copper plates in my inventory. I'm going to, instead of pulling copper coils out of where I'm making them, I'm going to make another those tin plates. I'm going to make another setup. Only 3 coppers. Oh. Need to add some copper back here. I need to get this automated so I don't have to add bars anymore. All that stuff will come in time. Alright, I'm going to make a new wire extrusion plant and coiler plant, specifically for the power core chargers. My last time I pulled them off of my other line. This time, just looking at this, I'm like, yeah, no, I'm just going to just make another one. It's going to pull bars out of the mass storage facility that I have planned and convert those bars into wires and then coils. For now, I'll just feed it manually. Extrusion plant.
Crafting.
And I need 3 more plates for that, but I can get to that later. So I purposely left plenty of room up on top. This is where I'm going to try to manufacture things for now, until I get my other warehouse built. So I'll just do, you know, a hopper, feeding a belt, and then coils, and then I'll make my power boosters up here somewhere. I can feed it power from solar, or I can build more pyrotherm generators up here. I'm not quite sure which way I'm going to go yet, but that will come in time. These, luckily, don't need power. So let's see if I have enough copper plates to make that coiler. I do. Fantastic. This is faster than waiting on the elevator. Just jumping off the roof. That elevator's too slow. I'm gonna probably get rid of it when I have a jetpack. So our coiler.
Crafting.
And I need copper coils, but luckily I've got those. So I'm going to make the Mark 1 power core charger. Now, to make the Mark 2 power core charger, you need 32 Mark 1 power boosters. So suffice to say, it will be quite a while before I am able to even make that. Fortunately for you, as soon as I come back, I'll probably have the materials. I changed my mind, which I normally do. I'm going to enrich coal while I'm waiting for all of that, and that will actually give me more power per second coming out of those machines. So I'm just going to make a couple of these. I'm not sure if I even made enough. Now I need 15 iron gears.
Crafting.
I need a macerator, and then I need a coal enricher.
Crafting.
Basically what that does is it just takes power. Speaking of power, I don't have enough iron bars. Yes, I do. It doesn't take much power at all. It's so minimal.
Crafting.
So minimal. There it is. So all you do, move only, put him here, have enough hoppers before you start. That helps. There, that'll work for now. And he just needs, like I said, a tiny little bit of power. Not much at all. So I'll put that there. And this is kind of a self-feeding system. As soon as that kicks on, that'll fill up, and then he'll start. 0.1 power per second. Yeah, it's basically next to nothing. So I'm going to get another hopper. I'm going to not have this looking the way it does, and I'm going to feed the enriched coal directly into my line that's already going throughout my base. I'll be back. And there we go. That's much nicer looking as soon as I finish this. Now we have the coal being mined, put into this logistics hopper, fed onto this conveyor belt, fed into this hopper, feeding both the pyrothermic generator and the organic coal richer, which is feeding everything. Or the pyrotherm's feeding the battery, which is feeding everything. Excuse me. Oh, it looks different now. Kind of looks a little bit like iron. That's kind of neat, but threw me off for a second because I thought iron got mixed in there somehow. But yep, that's that. Now, of course, adding to this is really simple. If you just use hoppers and extend it, you can also do ups and downs. I'll get to that later. Right now, I don't have the materials, nowhere near the materials to make more than one of these. But that will do for now. Let's go check on the power core situation. I've also got some bars in here I need to grab, and I can probably drop some more ores off. Fantastic. Alright, 12 power cores. So that all took about 10 minutes, so I'll probably be back in about 20 minutes. Well, we got the materials we need for the Mark II power core charger. Just going ahead and make that. Make another generator. And some more batteries. Because I'm going to go hook up the Mark II power core charger so that I can get some Mark II power cores. So I can make induction chargers, and then I can start actually setting up things. The research is still going on the lifts. I've got... I didn't mean to do that. I've got a storage hopper on top of the enriched coal, so I can start stockpiling that. Just get rid of the coal in my inventory, and I'll keep a little stockpile of enriched coal to feed the machines. Because like I said, it gives, I think, double the power per second, maybe even more. I'm not sure exactly. I didn't really read it. But since this is add only, I can now get rid of that. Put him on add only. And just so that I can get rid of the ones that I have. Turn this one backwards, and I'm going to put all of my Mark I power core chargers in there. And then I put my Mark II. With add only. He's on remove only. Now he just needs power. So I'll do basically the same thing. I don't have any more hoppers, and that's not the same thing anyway. That is. So I do need... Here, I'll just take that one. Need more hoppers, but that will get that going, and I can at least put him there for now. I mean, that'll take I'll probably be able to go and make the hopper, come back, and then it probably still won't be done. It needs a lot more power than I'm able to provide to it right now. On the way there, let's check on this. 7 basic, 15 intermediate. Got the basic down there, and I don't have any intermediates. Did I not set this up right? Iron plates, okay. Maybe the power coming into it is just super, super low. Because I ran out of coal. See, I need to get this automated. And of course I'm going to just revamp the whole structure. I'm going to put the hoppers behind. Have a line coming from over here. I'm actually going to go and do that now. Instead of talking about it, I'm going to go ahead and do it. I have enough? Yes.
Crafting.
Although before I get too distracted, I want those Mark II power cores to be producing. So let me go throw that hopper on there. Let me start automating this coal. I'll come back about halfway through and show you guys what I've done. Dug my tunnel. I placed a logistics hopper just right in line of where one of the conveyor belts was. I'm going to put him there. Someone said I should try the build to me with these. Ah, yeah, it's... I'm not on the release or the beta. I'm on a different beta, so I don't get all the new shiny features right away. As soon as the main line comes live in like a day, I think I'll switch over to that. Hopefully the development build is off of there, because it's pretty difficult to record when you've got a little message popping up in your error thing every 2 seconds, taking up half the screen. So just keep running this all the way down. All the way down. Try not to do that. Underneath still. What's right? And this is where I can no longer go underneath. But that's okay, because I'm going to be having bars coming from here underneath up this wall anyway. And then I'll just put some fancy little design on the back to cover it all up. You'll never even know it was there. Fortunately, that's going to be interrupting my stairs a little bit. Alright, now the coal is coming in through the back here, so now all of this is now no longer really even necessary. Now, I kind of need to put the conveyors back here now. So I'm going to move everything around and I'll be back. Let this be a lesson to you to not forget to cover all 4 corners, because now they're coming from this side and they are kicking my butt. Probably not going to win this. But I'm going to try. I will not give up that easily. In fact, what did I do here? 2 of those, 3 of those. I got 3 of those, another one of those. 2 of those. I came over here because I needed more conveyor belts, and then I saw the bugs were attacking me. Okay, so we do from here and here. Okay, we do a pyrotherm, hopper, power, transfer the power between all of them, and I have no guns because I don't have the materials for those either, but I needed to clear all my inventory space out to be able to carry all of those power core chargers. I guess I reacted quick enough.
Crafting.
Crisis has been averted for now. 2, 3. There we go. Right. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and run over here and show you guys this now, because I am almost done. I think I was 1 or 2 conveyors short. Three conveyors short. So, as you can see, it's chained. Hoppers. I don't like using the conveyor turntables. There's just too many issues with them. And these work better, in my opinion. And you can split it 2 extra ways than you can with the conveyor turntable. You can go up and down with it. So all the machines are fed. They are now producing 21 power per second. And I still have him. Now, he says 21 power per second too. Maybe it just burns longer. Either way, I know they give you more power. So, there is that. I need to finish the wall a little bit here and there. Just to cover everything up again. Because that is important. At least to me. There we go. Now this side. That looks better. I did have to ruin my stairs here, but they're not really used too much anyway. Check the research. Looks like he's already out of coal. Alright. Basic and intermediate. Intermediate, I probably still don't have any. Yep, still don't have any. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. All of these guys got stuck on the lift. So I deconstructed the wall so that they could get out. Figured I'd follow them real quick. After all the work I had to put to free you guys, I want to watch you jump to your deaths. This is mildly entertaining. Bye-bye. I was having an issue with the copper. My current production couldn't keep up. So I've hooked up this humongous copper vein. I got belts coming most of the way back to the base. Not quite enough to get it finished. Again, I ran out of copper, so I'm just going to put a couple storage hoppers here till I get more copper, and then finish that when I can. Alright, I know this episode's kind of dragging on, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I could not figure out how to get these to work. It says to place a sign next to it. It's got the sign. It's got power. Maybe my current beta doesn't support this. So we'll cover this next time. I appreciate you watching. I'll see you next time.